Look
Someone is
within.
coming.
You could have been born poor. You could have born in maybe you have no family, you have nobody to look up to. But if you look within, like, what can I do? What skill can I exchange for something that I want? Maybe you want to leave the country, you want to leave the village you're living in or the city you're living in, and you want to go somewhere. You have certain dreams that you want to achieve. I think looking at what can I offer to get what I want. What skill do I have? Should I use my hands? Should I use my mind? Or should I network with other people? Should I speak to someone who is in a position where I want to be? So those are the things that you think about. And for sure, before you know it, you will get to a place where you can say, huh, I got it now. I have that money that I've always dreamed of. I have that car now. Yeah, I changed my life.
What's up, guys? Welcome to our podcast, Do Something Meaningful. This is a platform that we've created for our nieces, our nephews, our sons, and our daughters. This is for the next generation, the next person who's going to do something meaningful with their life, with their time in this world. You've been waiting to start a business, you've been waiting to start a podcast. This is a reason for you to start. Get started. Start now. Enjoy the episode. I want us to go back to the first point I made where I said, how did money rise up to that level where it can be compared to God or put in the same sentence as God and become an objective and a purpose for some people? That's what they live for, right? That's what they wake up to do. That's what they live for. And how did it get there? I think also because when we look at our world that we live in, the world we live in seems to be just as important as words or communication or oxygen. Money is basically the oxygen of the inanimate things.
Yeah.
If you want to get something, just like if I want to breathe out, I need to breathe in first. And what am I breathing in is oxygen. So I'm
Right.
exchanging my breath for a fresher breath so I can live. If you want to eat, if you want to travel, if you want to wear something, if you want to get something, you have to pay for it, right?
Mm.
You have to pay for it. So scripture goes on to say, money answereth all things.
Right.
Money answereth all things. And I think the interpretation of that scripture doesn't literally mean that cash, because money is not cash. Cash could be money, but money is not cash. So when you're talking about money, there's many forms of money, first of all. And then also when we're talking about that scripture that says money answers all things, it basically means that for you to get something, there is a price, there is a currency required for it. That if you want something, there is a something you need to do to get it. And that thing you need to do to get it is the money. Just like you walk into a store and you like something, the store tells you if you like this, for you to get it, you need to do one, two, three, four, $5. Do $5, you get it.
Right.
Just like if you want a marriage, you need to date, collect data on someone, dating, and have a relationship, socialize, build trust, whatever you need to do, know someone, let them know you, become vulnerable, let them become vulnerable with you, fall in love. That is the price you need to pay for marriage,
Mm.
at least in my definition of marriage, right? In some cultures, you need to pay a bride price, a dowry, right? In some cultures, it's arranged marriage. But for you to get there, there's something that is required. Just like anything in life, if you want something, there's a price. If you want a house, it costs something. Just like you said now, as I segue into the relationship between money and salvation, you just said, the salvation that I want, someone paid for it. Someone died for it. There was a price for the salvation. It comes to you now for free, but someone paid for it. And even for free as it's coming to you, you still need to pay because you still need to believe. You still need to give your heart. That is still payment. That is some form of currency. So For everything in life that you need to get, need to achieve, need to attain, anywhere you need to go, there's a price that you need to pay. That's the concept of money answereth all things. Why is money competing with God for people's
mm,
loyalty, people's submission, people's dedication? People make it a life objective, pursue money. People give up marriages for money. People give up children. People give up their souls. People give up their morals. People give up a lot of things. They sacrifice families, they sacrifice people, they sacrifice sometimes even blood and health just for money. So I wonder, how did money come to that level? How did it rise? And when you talk about money, are we talking about that dollar bill, that paper? What is money exactly? What is it? What is the money? So
well, I
I have a
think,
lot of questions.
I think to say that money has come to a level where it can be compared with God, it's also because of what money gives you. It's not about the physical paper, but it's what it can buy.
Mm.
Money will give you freedom. Money will give you access. So it's the doors that it opens. Because I don't care about having $1 million banknotes just stashed in the house, or just now when they're in the bank, they're just numbers. But what I care about is that Bugatti parked in my garage. Whenever I drive it around, I feel good about myself. I feel like, well, now I've reached the ultimate goal. So I would
So
say
it's
that
about the purchasing power.
yes, it's about what money can get you. Because it's fine with me if I don't get $1 million, but I live in a mansion. I'm happy, right? Oh, well, but I wouldn't say that it is enough to compete with God to a level where we have put it up there to say is either I save God or I save money.
So whilst you're on that you mentioned a very important characteristic that, which is why I think, which just answers the question I asked about why is it even in the same sentence, in the same discussion with God,
Mm,
you just said something, a characteristic about money that is so key, which is it's not about the money itself, but what money can give you.
mm,
So that's something also I want to mention about God. Why is God God, and why is God important in our lives, and why seek Him in the first place? Why have a relationship with Him? And I can make a claim and say it's not about God, it's about what God can give you. And I know I've heard people preach about it's not about pursuing the gifts that God can give you, it's about pursuing the giver. But
mhm.
why are we pursuing Him, the giver? Just to hang out with Him? Or are we pursuing Him because of what He can give us? Which I think that is a more honest thing to say.
Right.
Don't pretend, oh, I just love God. I don't need anything. I just want God, the presence of God, and that's it. No, that's not true. You want God because of what you can get from Him. That is the honest truth. You want God because of what you can get from Him. Whether you are a person who's not materialistic and you're saying, I love salvation, I love peace, these are still things or benefits that God can give you. So it's still something God can give you, whether it's patience or kindness or love or holiness, whatever it may be. It might not be something tangible, something you can buy, but it's still something God can give you, because scripture says those who come to God must believe that He is, or He exists, and that He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. So those who diligently seek Him because of the reward that they'll get after seeking Him. I'll let you comment on that before I move on to my next point. Thanks for listening to this podcast. We upload a video and a podcast every Sunday. Just look out for it, subscribe to our channel, and let us know if you have any thoughts or suggestions. Let us know if we can help you and support you to start your own podcast or to start your business. Let's help each other to do something meaningful. See you on Sunday. Cheers.